The public has faded the Panthers basically every game this season. They've done so with success for the most part. However, Carolina's now covered 3 of the last 4 weeks against the spread, despite winning just one of those games straight up. Is there value with the Panthers this week, or does Jacksonville get back on track and clinch a playoff berth this season? Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV, and I'm breaking down the Panthers Jaguars game for you. This Sunday kicks off at 1 o'clock Eastern. As I do this video on Friday heading into the weekend, Trevor Lawrence is still listed as questionable. We don't know for sure if he's going to go or not. He's been banged up all season, ankle, knee, shoulder, concussion protocol over the last month alone, yet he always seems to end up playing. So we'll see what happens. If not, you would expect backup C.J. Beathard to get the call. Beathard got mop-up duty last week. Lawrence left in the second half injured against Tampa in that 30-12 loss. And Beathard played well, 11 for 15, 73% completions and a touchdown. And don't forget, he also came into that overtime loss against Cincinnati on Monday Night Football at the beginning of the month of December and went 9 for 10 in that game. So 19 for 20, I'm sorry, 20 for 25 his last two games played when Lawrence has got injured mid-game. So I think Beathard is more than capable here, and this is a very important game for Jacksonville. Yes, this was a team that was 8-3 just a month ago. Now they're 8-7 after 4 straight losses straight up and against the spread. But it doesn't matter. If Jacksonville wins this game, they clinch the division, they clinch the AFC South, and they get a home playoff game. So they have plenty on the line, and they are facing by far the worst team in the NFL this year. Panthers, 2-13 straight up, just 4-9 against the spread. And keep in mind, Carolina's covered 3 of their last 4, as I mentioned. They were 1-8-1 against the spread to start the season. You know, I do my NFL Fade the Public video every week here on Wager Talk TV. And I mentioned the public keeps fading the Panthers with success. And one of the reasons the public did okay the first couple months of the season is because they were fading really bad teams like Carolina. Well, the last 4 weeks, fading the public has now gone 17-8, including 3-1 last week. And that's because Carolina is starting to cover. In fact, last week, a come from behind covering loss as a 3.5-point dog. They lost by just 3, 33-30 against Green Bay. A comeback there as they are down big in that game. They've had no turnovers the last 2 games, and they still barely won 9-7 against the Falcons. They lost last week. It's not the buy sign yet for Carolina. Bryce Young continues to struggle, and their passing offense is non-existent. Just 4.9 yards per pass this year. When they get behind, they have trouble catching up. I know last week they got some garbage points late there to get the backdoor cover against Green Bay. I don't look for that to happen this week. And one thing I do like to do is play against bad teams when you get the better team in a focused spot. And obviously, Jacksonville will be completely focused here. And one of the reasons fading the public works, as I mentioned, you get adjusted line value late in the season, but that doesn't appear to be the case in this game because of the quarterback uncertainty. As I do this video on Friday afternoon, Jacksonville currently just a 5.5-point favorite in many locations. Obviously, if Lawrence plays and is healthy, this line will probably go higher than 7. I don't think he's healthy. Not even sure he's going to play. Can make a case for the under 38 as well in this game. Carolina's offense, a pure underplay this season. I know they had a high-scoring game last week, but before that game, they had gone under 9 of their 12 games. 10 of their first 14 games had gone under this season. Once again, with the quarterback uncertainty, though, it's a tough call here. I think Jacksonville's the way to play it. If you're going to play it, I would lay it with Jacksonville. This would be a situation which I do not look to necessarily fade the public. Hey, speaking of Fade the Public, hit subscribe and hit the bell for instant alerts so you know when my videos are posted each week here on this channel. As I mentioned, 3-1 last week, 17-8 the last 4 weeks, Fading the Public in December. It always works great late in the season. And don't forget, if you want my official best bets for this Sunday NFL, New Year's Eve, get them right now on my page. A strong 3-for-1 special available right now for Sunday NFL. Also, 5 New Year's Day bowl games. Count them. 5 games for Monday, January the 1st. Hey, you can sleep in late after partying all night. Get the plays early. I've got all 5 loaded right now so you can get the best line and lock in those plays. Got some daytime games. And most importantly, I have both national semifinals between Michigan, Alabama, Washington, Texas. 5 strong bowl best bets for Monday, January 1st. And don't forget, finish the year off right with those NFL best bets for this Sunday as well. Comment below. I read all the comments and I reply back. Also, check out a 1-year special promo code offer on my page, Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com. And stay tuned right here to Wager Talk TV for more great NFL preview videos coming up next.